my friends, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. My name is Roar, and today, guys, we are going to be showing off the top 4 strategies here at Town Hall 13. Now, I think it's very important for everybody to stay in tune with what is meta. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about all the strategies, giving you an idea how to use them, and more importantly, just have a bit of fun in the process. So definitely stay tuned. It's going to be a longer video, but I enjoy these type of videos, guys. If you guys haven't done so already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Now let's jump right in and talk about these epic strategies. All right, guys, so coming in at number 4 when it comes to like most used or even most versatile strategy is going to be the Kill Squad Hogs. Now, I love this strategy because, I mean, you don't see it a lot, to be honest, but you do see it used on very particular bases. Now, those bases are simple to identify, especially if you guys have a CC, a Giga Inferno, a Scattershot, and let's say a Queen or RC on one side of the base. Now, Hell Beast really does a great job on breaking this base down, and I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, this one is a nail biter for sure, especially if you're watching it live. You were definitely sitting there like, is this going to be a triple? And I love the ending here, and I can't wait for you guys to see what takes place. All right, so King's End, he's dropping one single Yeti here, kind of creating the funnel, putting down the Siege Barracks, which is going to pop out that P.E.K.K.A. to again assist with the funnel, right? The funneling, as we always say, is probably the most important part of any strategy, because obviously if you don't get your troops to move into a certain direction, let's say into this compartment, he would have been absolutely screwed. But that's not what took place. He got that beautiful funnel, all the troops, those Yetis, those healers on top of the Yetis, very key stuff there, are indeed working in towards this base. Now, again, this one was a very crazy strategy. What's nice here, guys, is he has the Yetis to take down anything that is on ground, and the Queen behind the Yetis to take down the air defenses, to take down anything that may be flying, such as that Hound there that just popped out of the CC. What that helps there, guys, those Yetis tank that single Infernal Tower while the Queen is able to deal with the CC. It's a great exchange. Now, if you guys didn't know, the healers, they heal, like, I think it's 4 times more on just regular troops than they do the heroes. They actually get a nerf when they come to healing healers, which is kind of an interesting tactic for sure. Now, the Hogs are coming around on the other side, and we bringing the Royal Champion and the Warden on the back end of the Hogs, so that not only can the Royal Champion take down the other heroes there in the base, but they can help there get through some of these defenses quite quickly. Now, here's where it gets a little crazy. Queen stepped up, take down the Giga Infernal, and that Giga Infernal was waiting to the very last minute to be taken down. Lucky stuff. We have a P.E.K.K.A. over here with a single whiz on top of him. Queen stepping up, but guys, what you have to worry about right now is that Queen. She has full health, just about, and she's definitely sitting in a better spot than our Queen. She has defenses assisting and taking her down. It's not looking good here. At this point, I thought it was just a high percentage 2-star. Again, not complaining. I did not expect what takes place. Queen goes down. Look at that Warden right there just outside of the circle, smacking down the Queen like a boss that Warden is. P.E.K.K.A. stepping around and indeed dies, leaving it just up to the Warden to finish off this base. Either way, great strategy here from Hell Beast. I love to see these type of strategies being used, just a bit more advanced than most, which is kind of the reason we don't see it all too much, but at the end of the day, great job overall. Grand Warden for the win, absolutely beasting it through the last few defenses on the board. Guys, it's a triple. Yes, of course it's a triple. And there it is. The composition sits in front of you. Take a screenshot, get to know this strategy, and I freaking love it. Let's jump into the next one. All right, guys, so coming in at number 3, based on versatility and most used strategy, we have a variation of the dragons. Queen Charge Dragons to be exact. Now, do note you do have the Sui Dragloon. You can use any variation of dragons. The point is here, dragons are just so strong at Town Hall 13. Guys, check it out. This attack here, it just blows my mind. Multifaceted, so much going on. If you guys notice, there's a blimp in the composition. There's that Queen Charge to seal the deal, and the dragons to come overhead and smash down this base. Now, check it out. Blimp there coming in, taking down this entire compartment all by himself, setting up his funnel for the Queen Charge, right? So Once that Infernal Tower is down, Queen Charge is going to be pushed in down here at the south, work its way up, down through here, ultimately push through this compartment. Now, what does that do, guys? Now, what does that do? Kind of funnels down this compartment up to the Giga Inferno with the King over on this side, guys, to really push those dragons through all those defenses. Key there is you got to keep those dragons on defenses. I mean, as soon as they work their way onto the outside, focusing on trash buildings, they get beat up by everything inside the base, and it's just nasty, and that's not what you see here whatsoever. Poison is down on those Hound Pups. We're taking it down with that poison, and not a hard deal with at all. We got the baby dragon in there to assist. Too easy, too easy. Queen's stepping up. King's over there on the 3 o'clock side. We're starting our dragons now. King actually acts kind of foolish, steps down towards you know, the direction he didn't necessarily want. Dragons are pushed in, and we don't have any loons in front of them, so they're very susceptible to air mines, but he realized those dragons are in the perfect spot here to keep his way through it. We dropped in the Royal Champion over on the side. Remember, we're just trying to keep those dragons in the center of the base, taking down those defenses, so that's what the Royal Champion and the King are doing together to keep those dragons inside the base. Check out that Queen, guys. Queen is doing crazy work, working your way in towards the center, taking down stupid amounts of defenses, and more so just holding down the defenses off those dragons, keeping them just pushing forward. And Queen's taking down the Eagle Artillery, steps up to an Expo. I mean, guys, let's be honest, that Queen is overpowered. I'm gonna start calling her Queenie. Queenie is overpowered. We got the googly guy, the Royal Champion up there, stepping his way forward, taking down the last air defense. Guys, this attack strategy is wildly vicious. I freaking love it. Queen is still alive and still has those healers. Healers for freaking days. Dragons for freaking days. We still have the Warden, the G-Dub. We still have G-Dub up in the fight. You know, he's about to get, you know, taken down by the Infernal Tower, but don't worry about G-Dub, guys. G-Dub doesn't even know what he wants, all right? But those dragons do, and we step over, take down the last Infernal Tower, guys, and this right here is a beastly strategy. Check out the composition, take a screenshot if you like it. Let's jump into attack strategy number 2. Alright guys, so coming in at number 2, based on versatility and, you know, most used attack strategy, I struggled, like, is this number 2, is this number 1, and then I looked at the war map, I did some comparison based on my clan, other clans that I'm in, and guys, I will have to say the Yeti Smash is indeed number 2. Now, it's hard because you look up in Legends League, you see a lot of Yeti Smash attacks. It was hard for me, but I think to say the least that the Queen Charge itself, the Queen Walk, is a very, very strong part of any attack. And so knowing that part of an attack, you guys can pretty much accomplish or destroy any base. And in the next strategy, you guys will see that. So let's just jump into this one. So the Yeti Smash here, guys, wicked strong. There's tons of variations. We have not only the Yeti Bowlers, we have Yeti Bowbats, we have, I mean, just mass Yetis, tons of different strategies with these Yetis. It's just a matter of figuring out what works, like, based on the base, and that's totally up to you. Even one of the players I know, I mentioned him in my last video, J-Dub, he doesn't care what base it is. He's spamming 12 Yetis and he'll 3-star every single time. So again, just get to know the strategy, see what works best for you, and you'll be successful. So check it out. Grand Warden's over here at the 9 o'clock, right? Narrowing down the base, more so just kind of focusing on getting those Yetis to stay in the center and push their way towards the Giga Inferno. I mean, you can see it there, guys. Grand Warden's a beast, does that type of stuff really well, and nothing we have to worry about there. Dropping in the Siege Barracks. Siege Barracks coming down. Inside the Siege Barracks is those Hoggies, those Hoggos, those beastly piggies who work around the base and just take stuff down completely, you know, easily. So check it out. King's working his way in towards that wall break there, pushing their way in towards the center. Funnel has been created, all the stuff we were hoping to grab. Now, as we push up towards that Inferno Tower, drop our jump spell in, everything funnels into the center of this base, working our way towards the Giga Inferno. And guys, this base is getting absolutely incredibly wrecked. Now check it out, we have the Hogs coming out, working around, stepped up to a bomb tower though, and that doesn't necessarily feel very good. Now when using bowlers with your Yetis, a very key thing to note is your G-dubs ability. You have to get the Grand Warden's ability like absolutely right. If it does indeed not cover your bowlers, I mean everything's just kaboom, you know, bye-bye, like up in the air, explodes, and then your attack's just practically over, guys. He has tons of Yetis here in the center. No, she better don't, like a boss working his way through this base. Guys, I mean, I don't even know if I need to say much more. This attack strategy based on this base was absolutely perfect. Destroyed it, and yeah, I would say Yeti Smash is a very viable strategy here at Town Hall 13. Let's speed it up a little bit, give you guys a bit of a, you guys got the point here. I mean, you really do. So no need to, you know, continue to re-tap on what you guys already know. RC steps up to the last defenses, plenty of troops on the board, finishing this one off, speed it up to 4 times. And guys, kaboom, kabam, kaboom, you know, I'm stealing Sir Moose's kaboom, which I didn't mean to do. It's just I watch him, I love him. But anyway, guys, check it out, take a screenshot. Let's move into the final strategy that takes number 1. All right, guys, so coming in at number 1 is, as you guys see it there, the Queen Charge Hybrid. Now, this attack here, I would say, is the most versatile and the most used triple strategy here at Town Hall 13. I would say if you're anywhere decent, this strategy right here, guys, is something you all really need to learn. Note to yourself when watching this, the Queen Charge has so many capabilities. If you learn how to walk her into single Infernal Towers, into 20 Scatter Shot, you can do that. Just play with her, friendly challenge her up. I'm telling you, with this strategy, all things are possible, and you guys will see here. Now, I wish I could have asked you who you think the attacker performing this attack would be, because if you guys know me, know Affiliate Esports, you guys will probably know it's Joker, the guy that's also attending the Poland trip here at the end of this month with myself. So yeah, he's a freaking beast, guys. Watch what he does with his queen. I wanted to give it away there, but I'm not gonna do it. Queen steps up into the 3 o'clock compartment, guys. She's gonna grab stupid amounts of value, like dropping in the rage, working up towards the scatter shot. Like, okay, cool, I took down that compartment. That's about it, right? That's typically what people would expect, but that queen just never stops, guys. Okay, so pushing forward, queen's under rage. Yes, guys, the queen won't die. She's like Batman, you know what I mean? And like the base is Superman. She just stomps all over it. Takes on the CC. She is indeed, you know, taking a lot of fire, but under rage, guys, you can keep her alive through just about anything. Check it out. The freeze of the Ice Golem, nothing she can't handle whatsoever. Check it out, man. She has all 4 expos at her disposal. She already took down a scatter shot, dropping in a king there, kind of creating the funnel as he pushes his hybrid directly into the town hall. Drop that siege barracks over at the 11:30-ish, narrowing the base down yet some more. Now, don't lose sight of this queen, guys. Like, don't forget about her, because she's a very, very important part of this strategy. Drops in a heal, works his way up towards the Giga Inferno. At this point, taking it down, as not only does he use his Grand Warden's ability to save those hogs from taking the biggest fall they could ever take on, but he saves a lot of health as they do take on that Eagle Artillery Bomb, all that stuff, right? Queen steps up to the very south compartment, guys. She's grabbed the entire 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock side of this base. Like, if the hybrid can't get the rest done by themselves, practically with no spells, like, something's wrong here. Tons and tons of troops left. Like, the queen did it all. She's MVP by far. But this, my friends, is something I wanted to highlight, letting you know just how, like, versatile, how strong the Queen Charge is, and more so your capabilities. Like, 4 Expos, guys, a scatter shot, CC all at once, and yet the space is tripled and she's still alive. Joker, my man, Joker, come on, get this guy some water. This dude's on fire, guys, and let's just push out. Great attack coming in at number 1, being the Queen Charge Hybrid. Take a screenshot, get to know this attack, bring it into friendly challenge, bring all these attacks into friendly challenges, get to know them. If you guys know these 4 strategies, I promise you, there's no way whatsoever you won't be successful. Either way, guys, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Go out in the world, love yourselves, love every single person around you, and as always, fam, stay classy.